Hey guys, it's M.A.D.D.Y. and Stranger Things Season 4 came out. And yes, I watched it, but I watched it on my own time. Because, one, I don't feel like editing down 2 hours of freaking Stranger Things to put on YouTube. And yes, I could have done a Patreon only for like my Prime members, and I honestly should have done that when I had the chance. But given that I didn't do that, we're gonna do this instead. So here are my initial thoughts of Stranger Things Season 4 before we get into the pitch meeting. I thought it was awesome. I cried. I cried when Max almost died the first time. I cried when she almost died in the second time. I love the daddy-daughter vibe that Hopper and Elle got. It was so amazingly cute. I love that Joyce and Hopper got together a little bit. I'm kind of suspicious that Nancy and Steve are going to get back together, and poor Jonathan. And as of Will, let's talk about Will for like a little bit. I don't know if it's me or I'm oblivious, but this is the only time in the seasons of Stranger Things that I've actually saw Will not expressing his sexuality, but making it more obvious. I don't know if it's just me, or if it's always been there and I haven't seen it, and he's hidden it that well. But the talk with Jonathan in the pizza shop made me cry, because I wish someone besides my mom, like someone else in society that didn't know, well, not did not know me, but like, that says, you can be who you want to be, and I won't give two fucks, and no one else would give two fucks. I just wish someone said that to me, and my transition would probably gone a whole lot quicker, or like sooner at least. But anyway, I don't know if it's just me or that's always been there and I haven't noticed, but this season's been a lot more obvious. And oh my god, the freaking roller skating to the face of the bitch who keeps bullying Elle was so deserved. I don't know why everyone's so worried and mad about it. She deserved it. You know how I feel about bitches. They deserve what comes to them, okay? But spoilers ahead.
So, you have a new season of Stranger Things for me?
Yes, sir, I do.
And guess what?
What?
Frickin' Hopper is alive. Oh man, it must have been tough for him to survive that big machine explosion that vaporized everyone in the room last season. Actually, it was super easy.
Barely inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, check this out. He got out of the way. What? Yeah, it turns out that was an option that was on the table, just jumping out of the way. So he's alive, he didn't die. Wow, well, okay, that was easy. Yeah, but see, then it turns out he was picked up by some Russians who somehow got there before the Americans arrived, and they put him in this crazy Russian prison. Oh, those are in Russia. And so Joyce and Murray are gonna have to head over there and help him escape. Very exciting. But then he gets caught and goes back to jail, and they're gonna have to help him escape. Oh, but then later they're gonna escape, and they realize they gotta go back. So
that's
they're just
a lot of
going
escape.
in and out of prison this season. In and out for hours, sir. Plus Hopper has like a broken ankle and probably frostbitten feet. Man, that's probably gonna complicate things. Nope. Oh, okay. And we're gonna have this nice reunion with him and Joyce, and they're actually gonna kiss. Aww. Yeah, it's really nice. And he lets her know that he's been eating maggot-filled bread for months. Oh, my God. Just so you can imagine how that kiss tasted. Okay, enough about the Russian stuff. What's going on with the Upside Down? What's the big threat this season? Oh, we got this new bad guy this season. Oh, boy. So what's his deal? He's this super scary guy. He's bald and slimy looking. He's got, like, dark magical powers. Right. And many years ago, when the hero was young, they somehow defeated this powerful villain, and he's been plotting his return ever since. And so beyond all odds, it's going to be a group of high school students that have to take on this bald, super powerful magic guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm familiar. Wants to take over the world with his dark powers, thinks non-magical people are beneath him. Name starts with the V. Yeah? I mean, yeah. I mean, everybody's familiar with Voldemort. What? No, it's not Voldemort. I'm not talking about Voldemort. What do you mean it's not Voldemort? You just described Voldemort. He's not like Voldemort at all. Does he have a nose? So what's Voldemort up to?
Yeah?
What does he want? He's not... Okay, so Voldemort is terrorizing Hawkins, and he's
He's
doing
Voldemort.
this thing where he's snapping kids' legs and blowing their eyes up. Oh
Ugh.
my god.
Ugh.
And this cool new character, Eddie's gonna get blamed for these murders, so the team's gonna try to help
I'm
him
mad
not
about
get killed
that,
by the
about that death.
Very nice of them. And so Voldemort needs to open up these 4 gates from the upside down, and one of the people he's targeting is Max. Oh no. But right before he kills her, they figure out that if she's listening to her favorite song, he can't kill her, and also they find out the house that he's living in. How do they figure that out? Well, after he attacks Max, she's like doodling these little pieces of what she saw, and then Nancy assembles them all together and is like, whoa, this is a house. She was just doodling disconnected pieces of a house that then intricately assembled to form said house. That's what we're going with. Well, okay then, and what else is going on? Well, Jonathan has a new friend named Argyle. And what's
I
he
love
bringing to the
Argyle, he's
table?
fun.
A van and salt access. Oh, sick, and what's going on with 11? Well, she's been living in California with Will and Jonathan, and her powers are gone. Oh, yeah, that's right. So she's gonna reluctantly work with Dr. Brenner to get her powers back and go
I'm
save
so
her
glad he
friends. Didn't
died.
he die in the first season? Wasn't he killed by a Demogorgon? It sure seemed that way because of what
It
happened, but
was.
no, he survived.
But he
How? By
survived.
not explicitly dying on screen. Oh, yeah, that does tend to
yeah.
be a great survival tactic. It does. So he's using this machine to bring 11 back into her forgotten memories of that whole experiment thing when she was a kiddo. Okay. So she's remembering all these conversations she had with this Henry guy that worked there. Conversations? Couldn't she not talk back then? Hey, shut up. And so eventually she actually...
Yeah, she couldn't talk back then.
Realizing that
Or she could barely talk.
And he hates Dr. Brenner and he's evil. Yeah, so he goes nuts and kills all the other kids and injures Dr. Brenner. Why doesn't he kill Brenner too if he hates him so much? Unclear. But so then 11 goes super intense and sends him into the upside down where he turns into Vecna. Who? Voldemort. Who's from Harry Potter. Right, and so
Yeah.
we're gonna get to the finale and all the good guys have to do this crazy stuff simultaneously to defeat the bad guy. What do they have to do? Well, a bunch of them head into the upside down. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
And so Dustin and Eddie need to lure a bunch of these bad things away from the Voldemort house so Steve and Nancy and Robin could go kill him while they're using Max as bait. And how do they distract the bats? Oh, well, Eddie does this crazy Metallica performance on top of a trailer, and then when the bats come flying in, he has to rush down and get inside the trailer, and let me tell you, he cuts it pretty close. Why didn't he do that performance right in front of the door? Because being on the roof looks a lot cooler. That's a good point. Later, Eddie's gonna die. That makes sense. Oh, you're not surprised? I mean, he's a seemingly lovable character introduced in a new season of Stranger Things. That's pretty much a death sentence. That's a good point, but he does die like a hero by distracting some bats that didn't really need to be distracted anymore. Well, great. And meanwhile, in Voldemort's house, the other characters are gonna get choked out by some vines. Oh no.
I hate that it's
45
Voldemort.
minutes. That's, how did they not die? Unclear. And so then at the same time, 11 is using her powers to go inside Max's mind to try to defeat Voldemort. Oh, how does that go? Well, they show their hands to each other for quite some time. Amazing. And at a certain point, it seems like 11's gonna lose, but then Mike tells her that he loves her and she needs to fight, so that gives her an extra boost.
So
she
cute.
just spent the whole season trying to get her powers back so she could fight. Did she really need a reminder? I just needed something for Mike to do. Oh, okay, gotcha. And at the same time, in Russia, Hopper and Joyce and Murray realize they need to join the fight as well. What? How? Oh, well, they vaguely find out that the kids are fighting some kind of evil back home, so they're like, hey, there were some monsters at the prison, so maybe if we go fight them, that'll help in some way, because it's like a hive mind. Oh, a very big leap. A huge
Very big leap, but it works.
Does it turn out they're right? They do it at precisely the perfect moment. Wow, crazy how stuff like that works out sometimes, huh? I know, right? Especially when I've written it that way. Yeah. So they manage to defeat Voldemort, but then Max dies, which opens up this massive gate all around Hawkins. Oh no. But then 11 brings Max back from the dead, which is a thing she can do now. Oh, great. Yeah, and so then 2 days later, wait, 2 days? What happened? How'd they get out of the Upside Down? Don't worry about it. So they're back, and the gates are closed, and Max is in a coma, and the gates reopen, and we're done. Wait, what? We're done.
What?
Check back in like 3 years, please. Oh, okay. So what do you think? Well, it sounds like a great season. Hey, what do you think we should use for Max's favorite song? I was thinking we bring Kate Bush back into the mainstream with that song Running Up That Hill. Ah, we're gonna give that old song a huge boost. Oh, bringing back the Bush is tight. Don't phrase it like that.
Don't
Sorry,
phrase it like
no,
that.
we totally will, though.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, it's Ryan here. Thanks for watching that pitch
Hi,
meeting.
Ryan.
Hope you liked it. If you
I
haven't
did.
already, you can subscribe to this pitch meeting only channel. It's
Did.
only got pitch meetings on it. You
I
can also
know.
let me know in the comment section what other movies and shows you want to see pitch meetings for. And don't forget to subscribe to this pitch meeting only channel. It's only got pitch meetings on. I already said that.
Yeah, he did. He already said that. He already said that. All right. Well, that was pitch meetings. What's it called? Stranger Things, and oh my god, he is Voldemort. He is basically Voldemort. I did not notice, like, and he has no nose. He's basically like a wizard without a wand. Oh my god, he really is Voldemort. Yeah. Ugh, God, he is Voldemort. And now I can't get that out of my head. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you for that. Ugh. Okay, so here's the thing. If Vecna was trying to kill you guys, what would your song be? Let me know in the comments down below. My song. Well, here's the thing. I love a lot of songs, right? And if I look on my Spotify, I can probably narrow it down to the top 5 songs on my like list. But they're not generic, like, by specific artists. It's more musicals and stuff from TV shows and movies and stuff like that, and just songs that I like on the internet. So, my top songs, and this is not in any order, by the way, not in any order. We don't talk about Bruno. Space was so cool. The Last Goodbye. Say No to This from Hamilton, and one other. What else would be on that list? I already said that. That could be on my list. I just know how to sing that. That's not a good reason to put on my list. But I'll put it on there because I actually like that song, but it's kind of a meme at this point. But anyway, I'll be Mimi. A Man Without Love from Moon Knight. So that's my list. What's yours? Or if you have one specific song you would like to listen over and over and over and over again without being boring, let me know in the comments below. And make sure you guys like this video and go over to Pitch Meeting. They have a lot of cool stuff in there, you know. But yeah, this has been M.A.D.D.Y. I don't know, but I'll see you guys next time. Peace.